Hola, 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 hola. Buenas tardes, chicos y chicas. Me llamo Hexaboo y como prometido por Don Marco, hoy vamos a jugar algo especial, algo súper nuevo. Martillo Guerra 40.000, sector de batalla. Porque esas cosas se traducen literalmente. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hello, everybody. My name is well, I've said that already. My name is Hexaboo, and well, we're gonna play something special, as I've said. This was supposed to be an April Fool joke, but like they've just introduced that new Reconquista DLC for Medieval. It kind of sounds very appropriate right now. Anyway, so let's start with Battlesector, and this is very responsible. This is like new first video for a new game. Holy crap! So let's proceed to the game. Well, Battlesector. Wait a sec. Just a second. Oh yes, let's switch over to the main menu. And what do we have for today? Let me just give you a little bit of background. Obviously, Battlesector. If you don't know, you probably have seen some of the graphics and some of the footage. I'm not entirely sure. I've actually zoned out for a few minutes right before the stream started. So it's a tactical game set, obviously, in the universe of Martillo Guerra 40.000, Warhammer, like they don't translate it that way, of Warhammer 40,000. And so today, the plan for today, I have had a little bit of experience with this game. This is very, immediately, 1 point. It's that this game, this is a beta version. Like, I've only been allowed to play 2 missions today, so they're still very much working on, polishing the game. It's like they've got still, I'm assuming, 2 months. So it's releasing in May, from what I've seen. So I can't even, this tutorial thing, I have played it. And that's the only thing I've played, and we're not gonna play it today because I've been expressly forbidden from doing that. So today we're gonna check out of the mission. All right, let me take a little peek. Take a little peek at the chat. Yes, I see Slancy says main menu artwork looks pretty good. Let me just tell you, this game looks good. This game looks good. Like, we'll look into the gameplay. I have access to right now. I have for this stream. I have access to 2 missions. I have, look at them just to make sure that they work. There's not going to be any problems with my system and everything. The game is beautiful. There's just no question. Really, no question about it. The game is beautiful. I really, really enjoy the look. And what I personally particularly
never tires.
Ooh, it speaks. It speaks. Oh, no. You know what? No. It's saved wrong. Let me just... Oh, yes. I need one of the older saves so that you can see the intro to the missions. It's also saved, and yeah. I've just seen the missions. I haven't played them properly. So let's start with the intro. And as you can see, and I've really skipped through this when I checked the game out. So, as you can see, this is some sort of a mission selection screen, and I wonder how dynamic the selection of missions is going to be. So, let's just click there and see what happens.
It is regrettable that Brother Arturo presented himself from a position of weakness. That is far different than how a blood angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primaris.
All right.
In fairness, Brother Arturo's disregard of our new brothers does himself no justice either. He overlooks their potential and sees only vat-grown test subjects with no worldly experience. I understand the root of the priest's skepticism. A century ago, I also would not have claimed any brother who had not supped from the blood chalices. But a century ago, I would not have believed that I would see us rescued from the brink of extinction. By Primarch Gilliman, no less. Brother Arturo's concern is that I would throw us headlong into death as some sort of penance for this guilt that weighs me. I am honor-bound to avenge my company, brother. But I know that we must act pragmatically. Pentasio had the skill and experience of a dozen full-blooded assault marines with him when he was bested. We will take this opportunity to retrace Brother Arturo's footsteps and rearm ourselves prior to breaching the infestation site. There are few problems that cannot be solved with a plasma weapon, in my experience.
Alright, so the tirade is over. And yes, Yuliug is going to be army size, so in points, yes, we're gonna have essentially in Panzerkorps 2 terms, because I'm that kind of guy, yes, it's gonna be essentially core slots, and you'll see them right now. So I'm not gonna go deep into the story. You can see that we don't have too much time today, so as you can see, there is a briefing, there is some story building. I'm not even sure if this is the first mission in the campaign, so like, or whatever it is, right? So there's gonna be a single player mode, single player campaign. I don't know how far it is into the campaign, or if it's a demo mission. I don't know right now. So, and I already see the voice work is really nice. Once again, like, we're gonna start with this. I like this effect. I like the scrolling, different focus effect. Is that like, what was it? What was the word? Parallax. Parallax. That's the thing. So, the rewards...
It is regrettable that Brother Arturo presented himself from a position of weakness.
Rewards, I have no clue.
That is far different than how a Blood Angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood.
No clue. I'm assuming it's some sort of a resource
on these primaries.
But I'm really playing... Like, what I'm telling you is what I know
Brother
from...
Arturo's disregard of our...
what I know is what I found out from the mission, and what I know from the tutorial. So what I know about this game is what I found out about from the tutorial. So I've played all of the tutorials. That have been so far 2, and I've been really it's actually been quite a lot of fun, because like the 2 tutorials actually cover not just the Space Marines but also the Tyranids, because we are going to find...
These scattered remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here I can harvest.
This is more than mere execution. The alien will suffer for this butchery.
Yes, I'm starting to I'm gonna play the game. Yes, alright. So this is the unit selection screen, and from what I understand, we really don't... right now, I really don't have any choice as to what units to bring. What I've got is what I've got. So in addition to, the heroes, which we will explore, we've got a couple of standard units. Just in case, I know, guys, I'm sure, like, all of you are, like, much bigger experts at Warhammer 40k than I am. So if you have any suggestions, any kind of background lore and everything, I'll be happy to read it, and I'll be happy to find this out. So I've learned about this universe just from video games, including slithering video games like Gladius. All right, so I'm learning myself. So we've got 2 types of units. These intercessors, which have grenade launchers, I'm assuming, and we've got these aggressors with grenade launchers and intercessors. I'm gonna leave it as it is. This is a demo mission, so let's just see how it works and because to be honest, the tutorials are a bit more basic, because here we have a reasonably big mission, and we've got this nice map screen, which is kind of it's got sluggish, slightly sluggish scrolling, otherwise it's fine. And yeah, it's like all the camera controls are up to modern standard, and from what I see, there are really nice buttons for selecting specific units. Actually, these menus. And yeah, and we actually are fighting the Tyranids. which are the only opponent I have so far seen in this game.
Heavy fire support!
Okay, these aggressors are grenade launching thingies. So let's launch some grenades. And let's see.
Open fire!
So far, like based on the tutorials. Oh, okay, that was pretty serious. Okay, it's got a countdown, and so all of the units have their movement points. They have their action points, obviously. So generally, as you can see, you can shoot once or do an ability once and move 4 hexes. Yes, and I can see that diagonals count as 1 movement point. All right. So in this game, from what I've seen so far, the direction from which you attack an enemy matters. So you get bonuses if you attack them from behind. And also there is Overwatch, and obviously where you're pointing at matters in Overwatch. Okay, so are those turrets working? I've got a question. I don't know. I have no clue. I know that you can interact with objects in this game, because you could interact with objects in with like environmental objects in the tutorials. So like pressing buttons and everything. So I don't know. We'll have to see. And let me just take one last peek at the chats, and we'll continue with the fighting. Okay. Necrons. I haven't seen any Necrons. But what I really like, speaking of death, is the gore. The gore is brilliant. Screw those models. I love the gore. No. Alright, so, you know what? I'll just continue blasting them with grenade launchers. And the models of the units themselves, I absolutely love them. Both the Tyranids and the Space Marines, which are like just great. They just look great. And to be honest, this is not the maximum graphics setting right now, because I really wanted to make sure that it doesn't freeze up or anything. So yeah, well, it looks brilliant. It's like high, like in the top is ultra, as far as I know. And let's try another weapon. So we've got this Bostrom Gauntlets. And so let's see what it does.
Fire!
Okay, is it freezing up, guys? It's kind of on the in the stream. Is the video all right? I'm not entirely sure. I'm looking at it, but it's difficult to
Forward!
because like here, right here, it's all fine. It's a little laggy looking. Okay, let me just God. Let me just set it to medium. And let's see what... technical problems. Sorry about this, guys. This is definitely not the problem with the game. It's the problem with the bloody graphics card crisis. Mine is 5 years old, and it wasn't super great back then. And now I can't buy any new ones. And I really, really want to. Okay, I have like reduced the settings. Let's see how it goes.
Forward! Battle line squad ready.
I think it's slightly better. Maybe it's a problem with OBS. You know what? I'll just let me reduce the quality. I'm just watching the feed from the stream. Maybe it's like taking some of the resources away from the game and from OBS. So let's see if it works. Just let me know in the chat if it actually works properly. All right, so let's look. So the intercessors, Overwatch. So the bolt rifle is pretty obvious. I'm assuming it's a rifle, right? And I'm guessing the yellow crosshair symbols represent some sort of accuracy, like effective range or something. Because from what I understand, you can actually... that's interesting, actually, because you can actually shoot further away. Maybe it's like some sort of a sweet spot. So let's see. It promises us 75% hit and damage 3 to 5 x8.
Move
So
it.
let's move in. And it tells us 85, but the damage is the same. All right, let's...
Engaging the enemy.
Yes, Pixel, my graphics card. Actually, it's not. It's like, it's 1050 GTX 1050 Ti. It doesn't, I don't think it would, actually, mine actually has a fan, because it doesn't really need one. I think it was the
Battle line
reason
squad
why I
ready.
bought it, because like it was really low power consumption, and so like now I'm stuck with it,
Engaging the enemy.
unfortunately. Okay, I engaged the enemy.
Battle line
1 point
squad
damage.
ready.
So from what
Heavy fire
I've seen,
support.
all right, so once again, I haven't played very deep into the game, but every individual unit gains experience, and I think like that's a reasonable thing to expect from a modern tactical game like this kind of turn-based tactical game. So and there is this momentum. This momentum bar depends on the race. So I've checked it out with Tyranids, and it was like the tutorial really made a big explanation about momentum for the Tyranids, and they had different features with the momentum. So with this guy, for example, this unit gains momentum when an enemy model is killed based on proximity to the enemy unit. So you increase your critical chance by momentum. So whenever you actually kill enemies, you become stronger and stronger and stronger. But if you go turtling, if you use Overwatch, it gives you small momentum penalties. So there is like a big incentive to be aggressive, but well, I haven't
fire
yet tried
support.
it really in action. Like,
Move
haven't
it.
been able to yet. Like, to test this, yeah, how well it works. But it certainly looks like an interesting idea, and these tactical and strategic... Well, these are tactical trade-offs between, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna turtle, I'm gonna slow down, I'm gonna, like, be very defensive, but not get these nice bonuses. And once momentum reaches 100, the unit will surge, i.e., we actually will get one of two options. So you can either upgrade that specific unit, so you'll be able to improve one of their abilities, or you will be able to give this unit, as far as I remember, one additional action, but it might be different with the Space Marines, so I'm not entirely sure. PXM is asking, are you able to customize the units? I've got no clue, honestly. As far as I can see, no. So you've got these units, you can upgrade them. You can upgrade specific units. So if you get an upgrade, it doesn't like do a sweeping thing and upgrades everyone of the same
The
time.
blood
No, you
waits.
upgrade that specific unit. So there is customization, obviously. And the
Your
art
orders.
style is absolutely great. I totally agree with you, G4th.
Engaging the enemy.
I hope, like, I'm really glad you can appreciate the graphics despite certain technical problems we're having now. My fault, not game's fault. And you know what? So far, okay, we've got aggressors, and aggressors are the frag grenade guys. And I'm assuming, so they were not, yeah, it's way too far, so out of range. And they have the Bolstrom gauntlets. And
Battle line squad
see.
ready.
So, build rifle, 3-5 damage armor piercing, base accuracy.
Ready to strike.
Okay, it's like just a weaker pistol or rifle, so it's like kind of a side
Forward!
this effectively artillery unit. So let's just like take a peek at the heroes. Oh nice, oh nice. I've really, honestly, like, I'm not a huge expert on Warhammer 40k. I've played a bunch of video games. I actually played board games. I haven't played the miniatures. And you're right, so when Slytherin told me, okay, would you like to do, like, this thing with Battlesector? Just in case, this is not this is not my last date with Battlesector this month. So it's like you can look forward to more streams with me later this month. I'm really looking forward to it myself because, okay, it's a new game. I've never seen it. It's Warhammer. It's a big universe I'm not super familiar with. Somewhat familiar, but not super familiar with. So, okay, let's check it out. Like I was kind of blown away when I, like, fired it up, and I was like, holy crap, it looks great. It's got all these abilities. Like, you can lose yourself. Right now, I'm exploring with you because I've seen a few things, but no. Okay, so let's look at these abilities. Unit forces need to... There is a volume control. So, as you can see, I have changed the just for the stream. So, I've reduced the volume of the voice and everything. So, yes. And I think we can actually show subtitles for barks. I'm assuming it's
Your
like
orders.
barking commands and everything. No.
I am ready to help.
Oh yeah, it's showing the subtitles here. So I think it's a good I think it's a good trade-off for a stream. So I generally reduce the volume of these things for my streams. So yeah, don't. Oh yes, Pixels. I swiped right, and now I'm dating Battlesector. Exactly. It's really great. It looks great so far. I'm really optimistic about it. Yeah. All right. So. Okay, this guy looks like he's a buffer. Brother Aituro. Let's adopt the classical Latin pronunciation. And so, embrace the blood energizes the red thirst of a single friendly unit within 2 tiles. Plus 40 momentum. Okay, so it gives momentum to a friendly unit. I don't think it's that necessary right now. Righteous exhortation. Since it doesn't say a target, I'm assuming it's like a self buff. Heal thy brother, it's pretty basic. I'm assuming it's just healing. And chainsaw, that's nice. Chainsword, yeah. And let's look at the other heroes. So we've got Sergeant Carlion, who just talks interminably during briefings, and we've got tactical precision, affects a single target ally within 2 tiles. All right, so it's a buff for one guy. Affects casting, and it doesn't... Oh, it costs 1 AP. But this guy has 2 APs. That's interesting. And some powerful abilities, they cost more than 1 AP, which is... that's interesting. So it's just all level 1 stuff. So it's like, okay, so... And jump pack. Plus 2 movement. You know what? I'm gonna try to kill these Hormagons. So I'm gonna jump.
My fury will be fast.
And this guy, yeah, he's got a chainsaw. Let's
With
chainsaw
haste.
these bastards. Nice. Zing. Surprise. Okay, and let's see what chainsaw does. Does it chain swords? Nice. Well, that didn't do a lot of damage. But this guy still has 1 more action point, which is really useful. All right, so to hit 6 to 8 damage, and with this, okay, So I'm assuming he's just attacking one. Let's try with a pistol and see what he does. Because kind of the chainsaw performance was kind of underwhelming, slightly underwhelming. Yuluk is asking, do heroes acquire more abilities with rank? I'm assuming they do. I'm not entirely sure. So I see. So you can certainly upgrade your abilities, because as you can see, there are all of these are level 1 now. So you can actually improve your abilities, and I don't know what they'll become. Maybe there are additional abilities. Plus, by the way, we don't have any command points right now. So whenever you gain momentum and everything, but the command points, heroes can spend command points to use very strong abilities. For example, this assault cannon strafe, you essentially select 2 hexes or squares in this case, and there is like a aerial support strafe going through like really drawing that line with cannons and dealing lots of damage to the enemies. That kind of stuff. Essentially calling artillery. Alright, and I don't have anyone with action points, I'm guessing. Oh! Okay.
Engaging the enemy.
Engage the enemy. Okay. So I've killed the Tyranids that I've seen. So what's my actual objective? So I'm supposed to secure the munition bunker. And, what's munition bunker? Does it say on the map? Okay, I'm guessing this thing. Yes, so... Oh, nice! So there's this slider to switch, actually slider switch, to switch between units with AP and without. So that's pretty cool. So Brother Aituro has, actually we've got a couple of more guys with action points, but I just don't have anything to do. I can send Brother Aituro a little bit further to business.
I go
And I'm
where I am
assuming we
needed.
need to get to this location. Oh yeah, it's very conspicuously marked. So yeah, let's go up the ramp and well, yeah, do our thing. Destroy the Tyranids. We have unspent action points, but we really don't have any targets, so let's confirm. Alright, so...
The enemy waits for us.
Ooh, the enemy waits for us.
More targets are coming!
Okay, where's the target? Okay, I'm guessing they're trying to surround us. And this is kind of an XCOM thing.
The enemy waits for us.
Yeah, we're hearing them, we're hearing them. And as you can see, there is
I
this,
hear
there is
something.
line of sight. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of round defense. Okay, these are new guys, aren't they? Or not? It's just a lot of them. It's Ormagons. And it looks
Sergeant?
like they are...
Captain Matano said we would find you here. We've been sent to help with your recovery mission.
The aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies here.
Alright, so we've got... So, how do I move camera? Okay, so how do I move camera here? Is there a way for me to move camera there? That's odd. Alright, so we've got these land speeders.
Anti-grav ready.
And what do they do, the land speeders? Well, they heavy bolter. Okay. I'm guessing I'll just send them. I don't see any specific abilities. Oh, there are termagants.
Firing on the enemy.
So let's just dispatch these
Anti-grav ready.
guys.
Firing on the enemy.
Okay, from long range, and then try and join with the main units. Okay, you know what? I'll start moving.
On the move.
And as you can see, there is a line of sight, so really, and where you, like straight ahead, obviously, is the line of sight is further away.
On the
So
move.
there is a point to actually turning around, and yeah, and
With
changing your
speed.
facing, so that you can't be sneaked on. All right, and
Your
since
orders.
I've heard.
Moving.
Since I've heard somebody sneaking around here, I'm gonna send my intercessors just to be careful.
Affirmative.
And by the way, the game has a cover system, so I actually might see it in action. So as you can see, from what I understand, so the more greener the shield, the better the target is protected, right? So it's like now 3 out of 4, the target is really like, the cover is really good. So let's send them a grenade. I wonder if... Huh. So will it work? I wonder how the grenade actually works, because, well, it's supposed to fly over the obstacle. So... And it kind of shows us still that it's gonna... Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. No! Okay, and what other abilities do we have? Ballstrom Gauntlet. Okay, it's melee. In a hail of fire, the unit sacrifices all its remaining movement points and make a range attack command with 4 additional attacks for every MP spent. Oh, holy crap, these aggressors are nasty. Okay. Not enough action points. Range attack command. I kind of don't understand why it refuses to. Okay, and so intercessors have effects casting unit, so it's self boost, self buff, +4 ranged ability, and +30 range damage, and well, essentially like all round buff. But I don't think I really need it. So for now I'll just advance towards the ramp. Just spread. Oh, so we've got more enemies, and these are kind of scary. Holy crap! These are nasty. I wouldn't like to meet these guys. Venom trope. I've not actually. I don't think I've seen these guys in Gladius. Gladius doesn't have these guys, do they? Yes, Shoggoth, it's a new Warhammer 40k tactical turn-based game, and so far, I really enjoy it. So, let's, like, what do these guys do, actually? So, it's like, they look really scary. I really, like, I wouldn't want them in a nightmare. So, Endless Hunger, Spore Clouds. Okay. There's some sort of a parasite. Right, so I'm gonna attack them. Screw it. Kind of oh, and they're pretty beefy also. And I can give someone tactical
blood
precision
waits.
and 40 momentum. You know what? Okay, so we've got more enemies. We've got these Venom tropes. Alright, they've got 100 hit points, and these are just 20 each. And, oh, I see how it works. So, the unit sacrifices all of its remaining movement points and makes a ranged attack command with 4 additional attack for... Okay, let's see what happens.
We stand strong!
I think this wasn't a very good idea, because these are really weak. Yes. Okay, so it just shot with its gauntlet. All right, I see.
Ready to strike.
I'm guessing I will.
Battle line squad ready.
Right now I'm really poorly positioned here, so let's go ahead towards that stone, towards that little rock, and start shooting up those termagants. I know it's out of range, so and it's way out of range. So I'm just trying to consolidate my troops. And I'm guessing the grenade launcher isn't going to be too far away as well. No target in range. Yeah, that's right. It actually suggests that's well, we can't do anything. I think that's it.
Battle line squad
I've
ready.
really done everything. Using heroes. Yeah, and I'll just probably start, like, do the ranged attacks on these Venom tropes. And I really can't, and I really don't want to.
There can only
close.
be victory.
That looks kind of scary. I'm surrounded by enemies, so let's see what happens. Yes, let's.
They will fear
confirm.
to
It's
tread
really nice to have
close.
this, like a separate button to show you. Yeah, like you don't have to worry about overwatching every single unit. Okay, and it worked somewhat. And what is it gonna do? All right. And there are more termagants. Yeah, I really want something explosive. I'm still in a terrible position because, like, I'm gonna get attacks from two sides. Now, what do these spores do? Like, I have a feeling that they're not attack abilities. They are... Okay, there are more enemies coming down from the ramp. Or is it just suggesting, come on, secure the munition bunker, come! What are you doing? Okay, what's happening? Okay. Okay. So I'm attacking on 3 sides. Now, Yulik is asking, does the game have time limit for objectives? It doesn't look like it does. So I'm assuming there would be a huge timer letting us know, or like making sure that we know. We don't see anything, so I'm assuming not yet. Not yet, anyway. Okay. So my speeders are under attack as well, and get more enemies. Oh god, they're endless. They're endless. I was hoping this would be an easy mission. Come on, I'm a noob. Be gentle with me. Ah. They're everywhere. Okay, so it's our turn now, and ooh, this position is really untenable. And you know what? When in doubt, throw a grenade. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to start not worry about these scary guys, because I wonder what oh, they don't have the spores. So they've got what do they have? I'm not entirely sure what they've got. Toxic Lash. And I'm assuming it sounds like something melee. So you know what? I'm gonna try and maintain the distance from them, and yeah, 2 meters. And
Throwing
throw a
grenade.
When in doubt, throw a grenade. Okay, I've dealt some damage to the Venom tropes, but holy crap, they're resilient. They're resilient. And do they have any armor? No, not really. Just give me a second. All right. PXM40 says, hopefully very few timers. Yes and no. It's like, I really don't have an opinion right now, because there are games, and I'm more familiar with World War II war games. Sometimes, like a well-placed timer, it very much defines the game, or a mission, or a scenario. And sometimes it's fun to have very, very tight timers if you're going like really like hardcore play. But so far we don't have any timers. Like, come on, do we really need a timer with this number of enemies? Come on, we're like screwed everywhere. So do I? Okay, and the number of frag grenades is limited here. So oh, and I can't throw a grenade right next to me. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, let's just grenade these bastards. Okay, one of the termagants is dead. Dead. And yes, so I've got 1 grenade launcher
Open fire!
to spare, and so let's shooty. Okay, another termagant dead. Okay, next round this guy will be able to use his grenade launcher. I have a feeling the grenade launchers are pretty much my main weapon, my main... Oh, I love this camera. My main piece of firepower here. So this is range. This is melee. So just keep shooting from the rock. I think this is an advantageous position. I really can't confirm it, and that actually might be a hint for the developers. I don't know. Maybe there is some sort of an indicator, but I have a feeling that this position gives me cover against those who are below me. Well, it makes sense. but there is no way for me to confirm it. The game kind of doesn't show. Whenever you have cover, it doesn't show that you have cover. Like in XCOM, when you sit like next to a door, like you get that shield icon next to the door. Actually, oh, wait a sec. No, it's just for the enemies. If you're firing at them, yes, it shows. It might be like a useful feature to have, or maybe telegraph more because it might be there.
Moving.
I'm just not seeing it. By the way, what's this button? Oh, next unused unit. That's useful. You know what? I'm gonna give myself battle line tactics. Oh yes, I
With
want more range
precision,
damage.
brothers.
And let's destroy these Termagants so that I don't have to fight on 3 fronts at the same time. Okay, they're dead. These okay, so these Venomthorpes they're not very fast. They've got 4 hex movement, and I'm assuming they're still their kind of melee units. So
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
gonna try and do a little bit of a hit and run thing. So like trying to keep out of range. Maybe give my allies, like just beef my allies up, and yes, get some. Let's get some.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
Okay, and ooh, I can be a little bit cheeky, can't I?
With haste.
Let's do a little bit of jumping. All right. And now shooty. Oh, even though that wasn't very intelligent, but I really like this ability. Okay, I've dealt some damage, not too much. And so what can I do? I can give one of my units
Battle line
a bit of
squad
momentum,
ready.
but none of them actually have a lot, so
I am ready to help.
And I can give plus 25 to melee damage. Okay, I haven't actually checked it yet. You know what? I'm gonna go crazy. No, I'm not gonna crazy. I'll give one of my guys a little bit of
Fear
momentum.
not the
just because
fury
I
of the
can,
great angel brothers.
and we'll retreat.
It is your right.
So I'm guessing I'll just keep firing. I'll give this guy this battle line tactics ability
With precision,
just to
brothers.
boost damage, and well, yeah. And shoot them up from behind. Oh, nice. And this guy has got a bit of momentum in addition to the stuff I gave them with the ability. Oh, okay, so 40 momentum, it expires. It's not permanent. That's unfortunate. But I've dealt quite a lot of damage to these Venomthorpes, which is great. You know what? I'll send these Grenadiers to just damage the Thermagords below, because it's like the timer is still out. Oh, I can still...
We stand strong.
So let's just destroy these guys. Good. Okay, the battle actually seems to be going pretty well. I'm really hoping these Venomthorpes are... By the way, do you see... oh, okay, I see. The question was about... all right, I see it. The additional overlay for the stream, so showing the number of followers and everything. Really, I have been told to say thank you to everyone who subscribes, but so I'm saying thank you to everyone who subscribes right now.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
I haven't been briefed on that. I've been briefed to set up the bloody overlays and not to
Landspeeder
say
crew
thank you.
awaiting orders.
Anyway, I see. So I'm guessing my suspicions were true. So yeah, the difference in height kind of gives you this defensive bonus. All right, so I think I'll just keep defending. Although it might be a good idea just to move ahead and then shoot them up. just to get closer to my main unit and just keep running. Okay, so the use of action points doesn't interrupt your movement, which is good to know. Okay, let's finish this guy off. And, okay, I've got a little bit of momentum. And just run, because, like, really, this spreading my troops around is really a terrible idea. And so, I've still got one unit that hasn't moved, hasn't done anything. Oh, yeah, that's right. Brother Airo doesn't have anything to do right now.
The blood
I can
waits.
actually turn him.
My duty is service.
And give him Overwatch, and I think that's good enough.
They will fear to tread close.
And I think that's it. All of the rest of the guys have moved, so let's see what happens. Let's see what the Tyranids do. Cornact02 says, "Why is only Imperial Scum playable?" The short answer is no. I haven't seen much more than you. Holy crap, that melee damage is nasty. Holy crap, it's 27, 37, it's insane. I haven't seen much more than what you see right now in this game, so it's still in development. And they're really fast. This is nasty. And finally, I'm producing gore, and not the enemies. So, but I've played the tutorials, and Tyranids were controllable there. Actually, Tyranids were kind of interesting. I really liked Tyranids more in Gladius, more than Space Marines, even though Space Marines were kind of interestingly weird. And I kind of like the Tyranids here as well. But I don't know. I don't know if there will be a proper single player campaign for the Tyranids. If it's not with the original release, I'm betting there will be eventually one. There will be one eventually, but definitely they're controllable. So yeah, if there will be no single player campaign, there will certainly. Oh, I know what's happening. There will certainly be the ability to like use them and select them during skirmishes, and there will be multiplayer, all kinds of multiplayer and skirmish modes for the players to use. So yeah, so there will be other races, and I agree. Space Marines are not my favorite race of Warhammer. I kind of like the Chaos Marines and the Tyranids, like all the nasty creatures. I mean, okay, so I've sustained quite a lot of damage, and thankfully, who would have known? I've got
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Oh, I've got an achievement. There are already achievements.
Your orders.
I think there are no proper icons for every achievement now. So okay, these guys feel slightly better. But the positioning is rather terrible, even though actually this Venom troop is alone. So I could probably try and attack it for 40 hit points. Oh, and it counterattacked us. Ugh. That's not good. But I'm guessing I'll just retreat. Oh, and there's attacks of opportunity. Yes, as far as I remember, there was the ability to kind of retreat in an orderly fashion. Yes, this fall back. So it gives you additional evasion, and it allows you, as you fall back, it allows you to also shoot at the enemy. Okay, and I'm guessing. Yeah, I want to kill
With
this
haste.
guy, just so that it doesn't deal too much damage. I made a mistake. Okay, misclicks. Okay, I'm guessing I'm killing it. No, oh, come on, three hit points.
Battle line squad ready.
And why can't I use it? So fall back uses. Is it because I'm surrounded by 2 enemy units?
Heavy fire support.
That's the reason. No. Ah, yeah, there's no... Well, it didn't work. I have a feeling that it wasn't a mistake to send these guys here, because I really wanted to destroy those Venomthropes as well. But...
Open fire!
This guy. Blammo, blammo, blammo. Okay, this one's dead.
Your orders.
And, okay, I've got a grenade.
Throwing grenade.
So let's use it while I still have them. But these guys are still pretty healthy, so... I can't do Overwatch. You know what, I'll just deal as much damage as I can, and then decide on the positioning. Even though... And these guys cannot attack units on the same team. What does it mean? Oh, okay, it's okay. What does it mean? Okay, I actually kind of stumped here. So I can't select frag grenades because it says cannot attack a unit on the same team. What does it mean? It's the wording is mystifying me. I'm not trying to attack a unit on the same team. So I now understand. So the game automatically checks. That's right. So the game automatically checks the range of the ability or the weapon you've selected. So if it can't find an enemy, so it says, okay, I'm gonna look for the friendlies, and you can't throw grenades at friendlies. These guys are very moral. Okay, so more grenades. Oh, Yoyaso says you have 2 action points with the Capitan. Let's see. Oh yes, that's right. Oh crap. That made sense. I could have not wasted my aggressors here. You're right. That's unfortunate. And you know what? I really want to kill these guys, and I think it's possible on this turn. At least a couple of them, just to reduce their damage ability. So, you know what? I'm gonna start shooting up with a pistol. Okay, I'm guessing one is going down. Is it like a revolver? Is it a 6-shooter? I think it did 6 fires. Did they fire 5 or did they fire 6?
Your orders.
But I think, yes, I'll keep
Moving.
advancing towards this area. This place seems to be clear. No termagants. Left.
Engaging the enemy.
Let's concentrate fire. Okay, so these guys are down. Brilliant. And now that the grenade launcher cooldown has cooled down, let's use it. Blammo. Didn't deal too much damage, but we've got plenty of movement points to run away. And these guys, yeah, the cooldown is still cooling down. So I'll just... Oh, let's change facing.
With strength.
And let's just do a little bit of pew-pew. Come on. Oh, out of range. Urgh. No, I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna run away. I don't care. And I think that's... Okay, so I've got one more unit who hasn't done the action, so we... Oh, the intercessors haven't done their shots, so... You know, I'll give them the buff. And we'll start shooting up the termagants. Okay, so pretty effective. And now let's continue to the... yeah, I'll just move them a little bit so that it doesn't... they're not too tempting for the termagants. And let's switch over to the land speeder. Let's see what's happening here. So it's all fine here, so that... Let's just go ahead and destroy these termagants. The pursuing termagants.
On the move.
Alright, let's G for rotating.
With speed.
With speed? Do they use speed for their speeders? Gradually building up momentum, but still way, way too far from getting anywhere. Okay, and let's run away. And I think that's it for the turn, so let's
They
go
shall
one
not
turn.
pass!
Holy crap, okay, so these melee guys are actually poison friendlies. That's not good.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Okay, where is this? Where is this?
More targets are coming!
Where am I? Come on. I'm lost. I'm lost. Okay, so it's targets. Okay, so these guys are fast enough to get into range. Even though these are, have I actually damaged them? And sustaining minor damage from the termagants.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
Okay, this is nothing serious. I'm guessing in the next couple of turns I'll be able to start storming the ramp. Okay, I'm kind of concerned about this hero. He's got this...
There can only be victory.
How long this poisoning will be active for. Actually, I think the effect has run out, so... Well, this is good. So, let's heal self. And, do
Your
I have a
orders.
unit that would actually use, could actually use additional
The
momentum?
blood
I think
waits.
so. So, you know what? Let's fire up. I'm kind of tempted to destroy these guys first. Okay, and poison plus 30 damage applied at end of turn. I'm guessing it's just for one turn. All right. I could. And why isn't it active? I wonder. So, is it because
For the Emperor!
I'm not entirely sure, because actually this ability is shown and explained in the tutorial, but for
Battle
some
line
reason it
squad
doesn't work
ready.
properly. And I've got no clue why.
Ready to strike!
Okay, so it's a melee weapon. You know what? I'll start with the grenades. Oh, they're not long ranged enough. Okay, let's see if I just want
Forward!
forward indeed. All right. And let's see if I can do some more damage here. This is a bit risky. I'm tempted to send. Well, actually, I have sent this hero, these venom Thorps, and let's see how much damage I can deal to them. Okay, one of them is dead, and I've got an achievement. I eviscerate in his name. I'm assuming it's like to kill with a crit. And I still can't use fallback. I wonder why.
Battle line squad ready.
Let's shoot them up. Okay, one of them is dead. I just, with these guys, I just want to go for the termagants so that they gain more momentum. And then I can... Oh, I've used this guy up, so it doesn't really matter. Not until next turn, so I can...
Your
use it
orders.
for whatever. Yeah, let's get us some battle line tactics.
Engaging the
and
enemy.
destroy as many termagants as possible, so most of them are dead. Excellent.
Engaging the
Finishing
enemy.
them off, and
Moving.
maybe slightly careless, but anyway. You poisoning bastard. Alright, these
Battle
guys
line
are
squad
done.
ready.
I'm guessing it's time for you.
My fury will be fast.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Oh, nice. I really like the gore, and it doesn't disappear. Oh, that's right. This is 2021. It doesn't have to. Computers have huge memory, have huge RAM. Okay. This is just gorgeous. I love it. I love gore. It's like there used to be, if you look like back
Ready to
20,
strike.
25 years ago, there was like this huge surge of gory games.
Forward!
Because before that, you couldn't do it properly with older graphics, and now you've got like 3D games, and you can like do all sorts of jibs and everything, or gibs, and yeah, at some point it's just disappeared because it stopped being a gimmick. And like now, oh yeah, it's been 20 years and it's brilliant. It looks, I really love this like, oh, all these viscera. It's brilliant. Okay, I see people like subscribing and subscribing. This is brilliant. All right, so Termagant is dead. And I think that it's high time for us to start advancing towards the munition bunker. I think we've done a good
Anti-grav
job
ready.
destroying this at least first wave of enemies.
Firing on the enemy.
Goodbye, Termagants. And let's continue advancing. Let's see what's the good route here. I'm assuming I'll have to. Okay, I can go the same way the Termagants, actually the Tyranids, have entered. Have advanced towards. Okay, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's reachable. And let's see if I have any units that can do stuff. Now, this ability, this units with AP is a very nice feature. It's like not a big deal. It's not like a part of the game's mechanics, but it's a really nice quality of life thing. I'd like to have in more games like this. This is a really nice feature to have. Okay, so the aggressors can do an action, but I really don't have anything useful to do. Let's do Overwatch.
They shall not pass!
Let's see. All right. Yes, Overwatch.
I await their mistake.
Yeah, and these guys have been damaged a little bit.
Picked
But
up
I'm-
movement on the Auspex.
Yeah, and they're following.
Picked
There's
up
one.
movement on the
Oh, there's
Auspex.
more than one Termagant left. Okay, I still. That's another wave, I'm guessing. Okay, it looks like it's somewhat quiet.
Anti-grav ready.
Yeah, I'll do like a little bit of skirmishing here. Just fire a few shots. Yeah, kill a couple of Termagants and just run away. These are
Anti-grav
slightly
ready.
more important, I'm guessing. Oh, they've been overwatching. That's not nice. Come on! You cheeky.
On the
Let's
move.
hide behind the rock. I don't know. It sounds like it feels a bit silly. Okay, we're in a huge flying vehicle. Let's hide behind the rock. No. All right. I think the land speeders will manage those Termagants. I need to start advancing.
Forward!
Yes, exactly. I need to go forward on the
Moving.
ramp and get close
Heavy
to the
fire
objective.
support! Your orders.
Like, maintain my actual momentum, not the game mechanics momentum. And let's heal up the poison guys.
Moving!
I am ready to help.
Alright. And I think this is it. Yeah, let's see what happens. There's a bit of a,
I
there's a bit of
await
a
their
lull
mistake.
in the battle. I feel like I've killed most of the termagants, but like they're pursuing us. They're pursuing us.
Picked up
The
movement
battle's
on
not
the
over.
Auspex.
So we are picking up movement on Auspex. Oh, come on. I'm guessing I'll have to cover my advance
up
as well.
movement on the
because they're
Auspex.
trying to outflank us and attack from the rear. Let's see. Let's just turn around and see if there's anybody. And no. Okay. Oh, we've got these cheeky Venom Thropes. That's unfortunate for the Venom Thropes. But I have a feeling that I'll have to split my forces and send a couple of guys to just go ahead
Ready to strike.
capture
Forward!
capture the objective. Oh, interesting. So this game is kind of Unity of Command like. So you can actually convert your action points. Oh, now I see how it works. So you can actually convert your action points into movement points. So you can actually use them as movement points if you really need to or want to. That's nice. And I'm way too far from my grenade launcher, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna just no, I don't care. I'm gonna start moving up the ramp.
Heavy fire support!
Heavy fire support.
I am the sword of Sanguinius. Moving!
Yeah, just move away from these guys. I'll keep this rear guards just to harass these thropes. But the rest, yeah, just
Your
move
orders.
away. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, good. Now let's look at the vehicles of the land speeders. Okay, so yeah,
Land speeder crew awaiting
business
orders.
as usual for them. Oh, nice! Like really doing everything at the same time. Not all sequential, which is brilliant.
On the move.
I think this is it for now. Yeah, there's
Heavy fire support!
no meaningful moves I can do right now, I think. Yeah, just go back. I'm really not interested in that. So let's end the turn. Let's see what the Terranists do. Why did I do that? That was a mistake. I shouldn't have overwatched. Lost my momentum. Let's hope these guys are not fast enough for the... they are.
Push them back!
Just these nasty, nasty things. It's really horrifying.
More targets are coming!
More targets are coming! Okay, so we've got a bunch of guys that is here on the catwalk. But like really, these models are brilliant. They look really, really nice. Holy crap.
Picked up movement on the
Like,
Auspex.
really like these dimples on their tails. This is beautiful. Alright, so we've got a bunch of termagants here, and what can I do? So, tactical precision affects a single ally within... well, +1 armor piercing, and they don't have any armor, these termagants. I'm really not interested in... No, going for that. Oh, and these intercessors are on a bit of a... Okay, so now fallback works. So, what it does, essentially, it does...
Fend
that.
them
So
off,
we select the
brothers.
enemy we are falling back from. And still sustaining damage. But now I've disengaged. So now I can, well, potentially could have run away from them. But I don't have any movement points left, so let's just fire a grenade launcher.
Open fire!
And yeah, one of them. Okay. Yeah.
Ready to strike!
Ready to strike. Love this voice. No targets in. Come on. What do you mean, no targets in range?
Forward!
Come on. Start shooting. Shooty.
Forward!
Or, I'm guessing it's like there's a minimum range as well, so you have to be at a specific range with this thing. And I haven't been able to destroy any of them. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Out of range.
With precision, brothers!
Let's give us the little buff, and... yeah, let's hopefully kill the two most damaged ones. Okay, I've killed all of them, which is brilliant. So now I can focus on the Termagants and, well, getting to the objective, securing the munition bunker. So let's just advance. These guys are pretty healthy there, so they can take a little bit of damage. So we've got, holy crap, we've got 4 Termagants here, which is not wonderful, but well, let's start dealing with them. There's only one way to handle this, and it all involves superior firepower. And I should have probably given them the little buff from the sergeant. Oh, you know what? Let's use our ability. Let's bring in the A10s. Okay, let's see what happens. Nice. And the hero's got a bunch of momentum. Yeah, I killed most of them. Not all of them, unfortunately, but it was pretty brilliant. Anyway, and I'm really happy. Okay, you know what? I'll like keep Overwatch. It looks like Overwatch reduces your momentum only in specific situations. Let's see.
Battle line squad ready.
And units will take a small momentum penalty at the end of the. Oh, okay. I see. Oh yes, Pixel. It's brilliant. It's pretty much the same model as the land speeders. It's still brilliant. Like that kind of gunship. I really liked it. I really like these kinds of abilities. Well, you don't have an infinite an infinite number of them, but it kind of gives you this additional option. And to be frank, yes, these kinds of turn-based tactical games sometimes cater to the hardcore gamer, and sometimes, yeah, like not being particularly forgiving in terms of mistakes, in terms of player mistakes, but having these additional options, having these very strong abilities, very strong attacks occasionally is really enjoyable, and it just makes for a better game.
Where I am needed.
More enjoyable game, and not just a super hardcore.
Ready to strike!
Not to mention the fact that it's really a tactical choice. You can, like, yeah, I may have waited, but, like, the situation presented itself here, so, like, they're bunched up. Not as bunched up as I would have liked them to be, but still. Okay, let's see. Do I have any troops that could do stuff except for those land speeders? Yes, there's someone.
Your orders.
So, I'm guessing... Oh, yeah, that's right. Brother Aituro will have to heal himself. And I'm guessing that's it, because... Do I have any units nearby that can benefit from additional...
Your orders.
Oh, yes. But not yet. Yeah, let's move the land speeders. Okay, and they're gradually catching up with me, which is really nice.
On the move.
Alright. No Overwatch. I really don't see any enemies here. Okay, I've lost one guy. This is really unfortunate.
Picked up movement on the Auspex.
And there's some movement in the dark, in the fog of war. Okay, once again, I'm kind of... I don't know where I am, and I can't switch to map. Just hear these grunts.
Taking fire!
Alright, I'm taking fire, apparently. Okay, see more... Oh, here,
I can
I
only
see more
be
enemies.
victory.
Alright, so the camera is getting, like... Once again, this is a beta version, they'll probably correct it, but the camera, during the enemy turn, the camera goes a little bit crazy. Like, it does show you the, like, if we hear the enemy move somewhere, like in XCOM, so it, like, focuses on that, but at some point it just goes in crazy directions. I lose my place. And that's something that needs to be looked at, I think.
Land speeder crew awaiting
move
orders.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anyone else.
Battle line squad ready.
Yes, you know what I'll do? I'll give these guys 40 momentum. They're out of ability range, so what's the ability range? Okay, so it's 2 hexes. 2 squares. Okay, and let's give this guy a little bit of momentum. And now it's 99 out of 100. So let's get our last momentum thingy. Okay, I've got a bunch of momentum. And so, as you can see, we've got this little interface for getting either an upgrade or a surge. And a surge, as far as I know, like, does it show? Is there a way to actually find out what surge does? Because, okay, let's see what
Death
surge
to
does.
the unworthy.
Yeah, it gives us an additional action point, so that's it. So, it's the same as with the Tyranids. So, you know what, I'm just gonna advance and see what happens. No, there's nobody, so I have a feeling that we're about to end this mission. Which is kind of appropriate, it's been an hour and a half already.
Battle line squad ready.
Yes, Yulig said, please choose upgrade. Yes, yeah, tooltip would be nice here, but, yeah, I was wondering, because I knew that I saw this in a tutorial, and, in that particular tutorial, you control Tyranids. So, like, given that these races actually differ in the way they interact with momentum, I was wondering if, like, if there was any difference, but apparently there isn't.
The blood
so you
waits.
get an additional action.
I go where I am needed.
But if today we
Ready
if
to
I am able to
strike.
get an upgrade, which I suspect I will not be able to, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Yeah. But upgrades, essentially, it will allow you to choose a skill and will upgrade it to the next level. I'm betting it's gonna be like this like sequential buff to that spell or that skill. So yeah. I have a feeling that generally, like with these choices, I'm suspecting that upgrade is should you be like a baseline choice, like pretty much what you choose virtually always, and action or surge looks like something you choose when you really need to, when you really need an additional action. That's like Yulig is asking, like, why ever choose surge? I think yes, like that's what I've been talking about. So if you generally, yes, like 95% of cases, you choose upgrade. I really just want to check it out. And 5% of cases when you just really need another attack, when you really need like an additional ability or something, yes, you choose action, but you choose surge because you do an additional action. Yeah.
Mark the bunkers secure. We'll take what we need. The Logistician will catalog
Okay,
the rest.
Face says, I'm going to stream the game after this so I can give the upgrades a look for you. Sure. I am going to remember you. Alright, so hold the bunker against the Tyranidan reinforcements. Out of 3 turns. Actually, we might be able to get the momentum
With
we need
haste.
for an upgrade. So we still need to... we need to protect this thing, so yeah. There'll be plenty of enemies to defend against.
Moving!
And plenty of enemies to get momentum from, so we'll probably get another upgrade. By the way, I have a question for the audience. Edmond, are you there? When does your stream begin?
Forward! Forward!
All right.
Moving.
Let's just bunch up there and hopefully
Anti-grav
not lose
ready.
any of the guys. I'm guessing Edmond is not in the audience. Edmond has left the building. This is supposed to be the streamer right after me, and I kind of am a bit confused about the times because it's been about an hour and a half, and so yeah, I was supposed to do an hour and a half stream, and I'm not entirely sure about the schedules. Alright, anyway, it should not need to concern you, these boring things. And I, like, Yulug, I have no clue. So Yulug is asking, this was 3rd mission, right? I have no clue right now. I have access to the single campaign. I, like, just started it. But essentially, I've only played, prior to this stream, I only played, like, pretty much deliberately. I wanted to explore it with you, the game with you. Prior to this stream, I only did the tutorials. So I have no clue. I've been told to play these missions. I'm playing them. So it's still very hush-hush and kind of very
Anti-grav
restricted what I
ready.
can show to you. I couldn't even show the tutorial. Even though it's like the mission is much more interesting, so like why show it even?
I am ready to help.
Okay, so Turek Face will stream both of those missions. I think the other one I just started it and looked slightly less conventional. This is pretty much okay, take the point and defend it. And the other one was slightly different. Okay, we're guessing the melee guys. The nasty, poisonous melee guys. Alright. Okay, so we're guessing enemies from here, from these, from this direction, from this cliff, effectively. Huh, interesting. So I could have attacked them from behind with my speeders. Anyway, I've brought my mind's eye troops, my mind's eye force together, so I can just concentrate my fire and not worry about this. Turek Face, let me just tell you which mission is that. It's really difficult to tell. Right, now, let's hope I manage to end it right now, and we'll see the name. But the other mission is very different from this in terms of the surroundings. It's much darker, so you'll see immediately that's different. Alright, I'm guessing I'm gonna throw a grenade at these guys. Yeah, there are just, Turek Face, there are just 2 saves there, so... I don't remember the name. Yeah, I'm an extremely professional person. Right, so I've dealt some damage to these guys. Huh. Yeah, I really don't want to get in range with these Venom Thorpes. Venom Tropes. But Oh, the enemy's too close. That's right. So with grenade launchers, you have to be at a specific range.
Forward!
And I have a feeling that I've gone too close. Oh no, just perfect. All right. Still very. I have a feeling I'm gonna get some damage from these guys. And alright, so I need to get 3 hexes closer.
Forward!
Like, yeah, my arithmetic is correct. But this time I'll beef up these guys.
The blood waits.
I've got the
There can only be victory.
yeah, this what was it? This tactical precision buff. Let's give it to my artillery guys. To aggressors. Alright. Okay, so they've got their +1 armor piercing, and these guys actually did have some armor, which is great. And armor piercing, melee accuracy, ranged accuracy. Okay, this is useful. Brilliant crits.
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
Alright. Let's bring in the heavy non-artillery and start shooting at these guys. Oh, nice that they are focusing on a single guy and reducing their attacking ability. I have a feeling that I'm gonna destroy them this round.
Firing on the enemy.
Yep, brilliance.
Battle line squad ready.
Yulug is asking if there is a loot system. Can one change, upgrade weapons and armor? I haven't seen anything like that, and judging from the interface, just from the interface, I'd say no. I don't see anything, any kind of interface, any kind of elements that would give you this ability to kind of inventory screens or something. I don't see anything like it, so probably not.
Battle line squad
But
ready.
once again, I haven't seen everything in this game, so there might be something, but I don't see anything yet. All right. Okay, I think I've moved everyone. So, there are a couple of guys. Like, what's up with this camera? I don't know how actually this camera works, because it just resets to a specific point, and I don't know where. Yeah, it just resets here. And why is this place important? I have no clue. Okay, there are some termagants attacking from behind. Nothing serious. Although, you know what? Let's turn around just to make sure there are no nasty surprises. Yeah, you're welcome, Yulig. I know this answer is not very satisfying, but it's the best I can give you. Because once again, I'm really excited about this game myself, but like there are limits to what I've seen and what I can tell you, really. But in this case, this is like the first applies. I really haven't seen anything like that. I haven't seen enough of the game, but I'm looking forward to exploring it more. It's really nice. Yeah, Tyric face, it makes sense. So I agree. So it's like. The other one is breaching a heaven wall. Yes, I think like in the other one you have to free a couple of your units, so they're kind of imprisoned or something. So I'm guessing yes.
We've been intercepted.
Who are these guys? So they're not termagants, right? They're the melee. What was their name? These really nasty talons. There are a crap load of them. Yeah, this looks like rearm resupply. Okay, they're getting lots of reinforcements. And who are these? Yeah, Hormagauns, yeah. Yeah, Hormagauns I really remember from Gladius. These guys I really don't. I actually never seen Venom. Venom Thrope. Ugh. Okay, and these... and they've actually, like, damaged me pretty severely. My land speeder has got, like, sustained quite a lot of
Heavy
damage.
fire support!
So
I
my
am the sword of Sanguinius.
plan right now, I think I'm going to... where's my cleric? Brother Aituro. So, plus 25 melee damage. You know what?
We are just and righteous before the eyes of the Emperor!
It looks like it gives an area effect. So, ooh, nice. Nice.
Ready
It gives
to
an area
strike.
effect bonus, which is useful.
I am ready to help.
Is it an aura, or does it just stay with the units? And it looks like it stays with units, so it's
Landspeeder crew
not an
awaiting
aura.
orders.
Alright. Alright. Doesn't say that explicitly in the description for the righteous exhortation. Let's just... I made a mistake. I misclicked. I should have chosen the chainsaw blade. Chainsword. I have a feeling that I'm not doing the right thing by focusing on these Hormagauns, but no, it's chainsword, please. Come on, get a grip. Oh, and I see that killing enemies in melee gives us more momentum. That's interesting. Oh. And it's time for another. Oh, nice. No, really like arranged in a very nice line. So
Targets
let's do
acquired.
it. Blammo, 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 blammo. Nice. Okay, most of the Venom Thorps are dead. And the Hormagauns are mostly dead. Excellent. Exactly what I needed. But this consumed my action points, actually. Oh, so, like, live and learn. It consumes action points, so, yeah.
Open fire!
I'll just kill these guys off. Alright. By the way, do I have anyone with lots and lots of...
Ready to strike!
36, 34, 12... Yeah, I've got a bunch of guys with...
Engaging the enemy!
Okay, and...
Landspeeder crew awaiting orders.
Okay, these Venom guys are dead. Brilliant, and let's finish off
Firing on the enemy.
Excellent. Doing really well now, and I'm guessing that's it.
Your orders.
I'll give these intercessors
Overwatch.
because the Termagants here are trying to pursue us. But otherwise,
Heavy fire support!
Just like take pot shots at them. Nah, they're way too far. So end turn. I have a feeling that this is it for this mission. Let me just check the time. Make sure. Okay. It seems like the next stream is going to be in 20 minutes, so yes, I'm not too late.
Taking fire!
Taking fire.
There can only be victory.
Okay, and so I need to kill everybody else. Alright.
Your orders.
Well, I'm guessing it's a good idea to focus on the Venom, Thrope, and yeah, I suspect I will be able to get an upgrade for one of my units. So because a couple of my guys have pretty high momentum, and I'm guessing they will be able to exploit it for upgrades. Huh, nice. A nice touch that they're protected by, and there's a difference. No, they're protected by this obstacle, and they are not within the melee range of these Venom guys, because otherwise they would have been in that icon showing that there is a melee range, so they can just disengage and run away. Okay, so I'm out of grenades, which is not wonderful. But already I need just to kill...
Anti-grav ready.
Deal as much damage to these Venom guys. Oh, come on, why not shoot that one?
Ready to strike.
You inefficient person. Alright.
Moving.
And I think this is it for the Venoms.
Engaging the enemy.
Now, still, this guy is very...
Battle line squad ready.
Anti-grav ready.
Anti-gravs.
We stand strong.
They're so resilient.
With haste.
Okay, let's use the 6-shooter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's right. It really is a 6-shooter. All right, Dirty Harry, run away.
With haste.
Retreat.
Ready to strike.
Let's see.
Moving.
I can actually, if I actually have a nice position for shooting at these enemies here. Yes, I do. I'm guessing they're not coming here. Well, there's a little problem that these their weapons are not very long range. So yeah, let's still
Your
figure
orders.
it out. And I think this is it. This is it for the turn. Let's see what happens. Yes, confirm. Yes, Mithrandir, 59 Twitch. I'm not sure. I can't say for sure that it will come with, like, it will be in the single campaign. So, but definitely Tyranids are controllable, so you can play as Tyranids, and well, it might make sense to have more races. I like knowing how it is with Slytherin games, especially like successful Slytherin games, and this have a look of a successful Slytherin game. Yes, there will be DLCs, I'm betting, and like, come on, this is Warhammer 40k. They need to use the if they have the license to use this IP, they're gonna use it. And even if the game doesn't have too many races to begin with, it's more like, look at Gladius, how it was. So pretty much all of its DLCs are race based. You're just adding new races and new features associated with those races. But yes, so far, personally, I have only seen 2, and I've played as both of them. So, that much I can say for sure. Alright, let's look at my units. They've been taking off for fire here.
Heavy fire support.
Heavy fire support!
Forward!
These guys are intense. Let's just drop a little bomb on them. Nice crits. Lots and lots of momentum.
I am the sword of Sanguinius. Your orders.
Oh, do I have any more of these mortar guys? Oh, yes.
Open fire!
Really love it, love it. Okay, beef up. Oh, I missed these guys. Another Venom. There's another Venom here. That's rather unfortunate missing them. I mean, I don't miss them at all.
Firing on the enemy.
Just shrivel up and die.
I am ready to help.
And let's heal up the... Oh, they're not organic. These guys inside are not organic. Alright, they look like Lego men.
Your orders.
There's not enough space in that bunker.
Moving.
But at least my hero can do a buff. And so let's beef up these intercessors and keep shooting up the Venoms. Let's hope I can kill at least the outkilled one. Actually, these guys are about to die. So let's finish the job. Excellent. Not that scary, to be honest. They're nasty in close combat, but otherwise it's not terrible. All right, I think this is it. I'm not gonna play any heroics here because I could jump.
My
here,
fury will be
right
fast.
behind them and wreak some havoc, but I'm not going to. Let's see what happens in the west, or like in the left direction. Okay, I'm too far for the mortars. And yeah, I'm guessing I'll have to wait for them to get. Oh yeah, no, not too far from the mortars. I got a bit too close, a bit closer. Geometry works. But otherwise, let's just shoot them out.
Engaging the enemy.
Nice. All right. Okay, I've almost killed this Venom Thorpe unit. I think this is it for the turn. Confirm. And it looks like they're generating these toxic fields, so it's probably the venom ability, the venom debuff is coming from those fields that these venom guys are producing, and not from the... Oh no!
We've been intercepted.
Oh no! I'm about to lose my guy, aren't I? Oh yeah, this is not good. And not from the melee strikes, from these venom guys.
Under fire!
Under fire!
There can only be victory.
Okay, let's see if I've got anyone who can...
Battle line squad ready.
Yeah, these aggressors can actually do their thing. You know what? Let's do this. You cheeky melee assholes. Alright, alright.
blood
So let's see
waits.
those upgrades. Let's see those upgrades. Let's give these guys momentum. And... So, do I choose Surge or do I choose Upgrade? Alright, let's go for Upgrade. And I've... Oh, I can only choose... Oh, right, so I've got only one ability that can be leveled up. So, Hail of Fire. Alright, so, level 1, it does 4 additional attacks for every MP spent, so movement point spent. And we get 9 additional. At level 2, we get 9 additional attacks for every MP spent, which just sounds nice.
Come, brothers! Battle awaits! Your orders.
Sounds nice, sounds useful. Oh, that's not very accurate. Alright. Alright, so Homogons are dead. Let's finish these guys off. That's right. Yulia, good choice. Exactly. But now we know what both of those things do. So, and ZGRSSD says, oh, so momentum works as sort of like SP2. Yes, it's, like, I've been, like, already reproached for not choosing the upgrade, but I can see that, yes, it's kind of, it's actually a triple thing. So in addition to, once you reach that 100 momentum, you get a choice of doing a surge, so it's plus 1 action point if you really need it, or you can upgrade your guy, or you can actually get higher critical chance, so you can actually not spend that momentum if you want to get well, in this case, critical chance. As far as I know, with the Tyranids, it's a different ability. So with the Tyranids, they've got Endless Hunger. This unit gains 5 momentum for melee kills and 1 momentum for range kills, and plus, for every momentum, they get 0.1% critical chance and 0.3% accuracy. And for the Space Marines, you've got 0.4 critical. They're very focused on critical. So if you've got 100% momentum, you're getting 40% critical chance, which is excellent. I really like this. I really like this mechanic. So obviously, I haven't seen enough of the game to properly evaluate this, but it looks like this very nice kind of balancing act that you have to maintain, and you actually have to watch this momentum in your units because, well, yes, it strengthens them, and you really need to kind of judge based on the current situation if you want to keep that really nice attack bonus, or you want to improve your guys, like get that attack bonus for this short-term gain, or maybe go for the long-term gain and lose the short-term attack bonus. It looks like a really nice mechanic. Exactly, ZG. So momentum has a passive bonus and a passive gain from actions, can be spent for more actions, and can be spent like XP for more. Exactly. So it's a versatile thing, and I really like that's essentially like playing around with this cost of opportunity. So choosing one of the 3 options. I see that some of the options will be better and more commonly chosen, but still having these choices. Like, remember, games that are like series of interesting choices, like good games are series of interesting choices, and I see there is a lot of potential for interesting choices here in this particular mechanic. Oh, nice, crits. Ulick says, I'm on the fence of the momentum mechanics, and I'm really not inside. I do not disagree with you. So I'm making this caveat that's like, even though looks really interesting on paper, and so far I think it kind of works.
Ready
I
to
definitely haven't
strike.
seen enough of the game to say,
Forward!
all right, this is brilliant, this is perfect. But this is certainly like 100% a good idea. It's an interesting idea. And it looks like it works. So, yeah. It sounds like a very good idea design-wise. Definitely. Plus, there's also in addition to all I've said, and ZG has been nice to summarize, there's another element to that. Like, if you do Overwatch, you lose your momentum. So you have to be also aggressive. If you want to maintain your momentum, you have to be aggressive, and you have to be slightly more reckless and more aggressive in your strategy. And playing conservative will actually strip you of your momentum and, well, in all its benefits. So I think it's there's like these interesting balancing acts that could happen here. So I'm really looking forward to exploring this more. Okay, and let's finish these Venom guys off. Venom. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna get into trouble still. Alright, let's see what happens. You know what? I can bring someone...
Heavy fire support!
Yeah, let's bring some heavy fire support! So I don't expect any more enemies coming from this direction. So let's just move some more firepower this way.
I am ready to help.
I am ready to help.
Moving!
Edmond is asking, can you not turn the voices down in your version of the game? Yes, I can. So I actually did it. So there's this voice thing. And as far as I remember, people asked me to increase the volume of the voices. So I did. Yes, there are sliders for voice and everything. So I generally reduce everything so that it's reasonable and everyone can hear my voice, my special voice properly. So... yeah, the sliders are there, and the options and option selections. Actually, I did this intro in Spanish. I was planning to actually switch the game into Spanish language, but there will be localizations, but they're not ready. There are already switches and everything in the options, but it's like there's only the English version right now. Yeah, like, just someone earlier, someone commented that like it was a bit quiet. I really don't mind. And it's like these aggressors are really loud on their own because they're so aggressive.
Battle line squad ready.
Yeah, and so these guys are kind of almost dead. And it's like, I feel like I should be focusing. You know what? I'll use the aggressors because their mortar is not working anymore. Oh, is not working. So yet. So let's just shoot up the Venom guys. Nice. I think I had some. Yeah, right, so I've got a bunch of guys in range. So let's use that additional firepower here. These, like, after this land speeder that moves really fast, these guys look like they're really lazy. Like, boom, blop, 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 blop. Okay, so I've dealt with the Venom guys. And now, you little guys, you little termagants. Here's a grenade for you. Zing.
The area's secured.
Nice.
As you anticipated, there's little of our brothers here to recover. I pray the Pentasio's gene seed remains undefiled. It is grim work you undertake, priest.
Ooh.
It is not a task that I relish. The scale of our chore makes for comfortless service. In some ways, I'm glad I've been relegated to this moon, where the bodies of our brothers are only stacked by the dozen.
Okay, so the mission's over. I kind of agree with ZG. In-game voices might be a bit loud, but this is fitting for Warhammer. First of all, you've got the setting, and I actually kind of already missing them. I like this like ridiculous voice of the aggressor. It's like firepower, mortars. Yeah, that is brilliant. I kind of like it. Really, no complaints about the voices. Okay, let's see what happens next. PS 359 is an updated a version of Sanctus Reach or a different project. I'm assuming it's a different project. So I have never played Sanctus Reach, so I can't vouch for it. But as far as I know, yeah, it's a completely new game. All right. And this is like right in the nick of time. Yes, so it's Battlesector, and it's right about time I ended this, like 2030, it's, okay, I'm not gonna bogart the stream. The Edmon is gonna start with the, Edmon says the codec I started doesn't support the continuing of the stream into my time slot. Exactly. So let me just, first of all, 10 seconds. I really enjoy the game. So far, it's brilliant. I really liked it. And it's beautiful, obviously. And so, this is not my only date with Battlesector this month. It's gonna be, I'm gonna do at least, I think, 2 more later this month, closer to the end of April. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to playing a little bit of it on my own. And yes, and so I'm just leaving. If you don't know who I am, my name is Hexaboo. What's your problem? How can't you know about me? So I'm leaving a link to my YouTube channel. I usually do YouTube stuff, and play these kinds of games on Twitch for Slithering, because it's brilliant and really, really lovely being with you. Alright, Edmund says, lol, what was, oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna use that voice. What was that? I don't know, it just came out. Sometimes stuff comes out. Sounded like a Brit being one.